Palliative distribution. Federal government never asked governors to wait for approval, says official. There is no time where governors of the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory Administration asked to await any further directives before distributing the palliatives given to them by the federal government to cushion the effect of the COVID-19, credible sources have told Daily Trust. Since Wednesday last week, Nigerians have been going across the country to take food that rightfully belong to them. From Jos, Plateau State, to Cross River State, where another warehouse full of palliative was discovered by hungry Nigerians. My people, welcome back, lovelies. I am passionate about great gist and news. It don't happen again, oh. A Brit Nigerian journalist have threatened to tell the world about what he knows about President Muhamadu Buhari of Federal Republic of Nigeria. And off he talk, oh.
He died on the 19th of February. On the 19th of February, please, those analysts, if you can take notes, take pen and your paper and note these things down. Note them down carefully. I'll be giving a specific things here, specific details right now. Okay, number one, President Muhammadu Buhari died on the 19th of February, the year 2017. He died in Newcastle, in Freeman Hospital, Newcastle. He died as a result of heart problem, heart disease, which the Nigerian presidency failed to disclose. Right then, thank you. First of all, I started doing this on Twitter, but Twitter, they are restricting me. I want to first of all say, you can follow me on Twitter with the name Boris Moro, Boris Moro. Hello. So the chap was putting on white as a sign of mourning to her husband, who is the late President Muhammadu Buhari. Then the children, according to the Muslim tradition, were putting on black. I have the video, I have the photograph and everything. You understand? Then on the 23rd of February, I was in Ethiopia as a journalist. I moved around. So I was in Ethiopia where the African Union, the AU, held a summit, a mini silent for late President Muhammadu Buhari on the 23rd of February, the year 2017.
Hold on,
Please.
2017. And
Yes.
you were there at the African Union Summit or whatever.
Yes.
You covered it with your own camera as a journalist, and
Yes.
you have the video.
Exactly, I
Go
do.
ahead. Go ahead.
On the 19th of February, I was in London by the special grace of God. I'm a journalist. I work with one of the Nigeria broadcasting station and one of the leading Nigeria broadcasting stations. So I covered the event in London. He died in Freeman Hospital, Newcastle. I was there. I covered the event. Then, Muslim, they don't embalm people. So on the 20th of February, he was flew in to Saudi Arabia where he was buried. I was there live and I covered the event where Aisha Buhari put on white attire. I think you are with me.
Go ahead.
So where Aisha Buhari put on white attire and
Can you pause a bit? Can you pause a bit? And let me remind Nigerians and the entire world that this event he said he covered, he have the video. He have the video.
I do.
Go ahead.
I have all the video. Then on April 17th, one American journalist by name Mark Smith, he came up to say that the corruption going on in Nigeria is unbearable, that he can only imagine how the Nigerians are surviving in that country, that there is corruption everywhere. You understand? So we just talked over all this. But what actually prompted me to come up to this tonight is, one, the Nigerian youth have been suffering with 60 years of independence, 60 years of suffering and smiling, and yet the government is taking them for granted. Now the Nigerian youth, they came up to say, no, enough is enough. We don't need this anymore. Let's put an end to the military. Need to fire them. If they think maybe I am lying, let Aisha Buhari, the wife of the late President Buhari, come up to tell me that the imposter parading himself as the Buhari is her husband. If I am lying,
okay, hold it there. First of all, I want you to tell me, because you are one of the best journalists, but people don't know. Like I said, you don't need to mention your name. You don't also need to mention the Nigeria TV station where you work and all that. So now during the time when this man died, I want you to tell me, what did you do? Like, did you contact anybody in Nigeria, like any prominent politicians, and who is the person and what did you discuss? And can you tell us why, what happened that the Nigerian media didn't carry out the news, including?
So I covered the events there where the African Union held a minute silence for late President Muhamadu Buhari. So to show their last respect to the late President Muhammadu Buhari of the Nigerian government. Then on the 28th of February, which I think is the last day of February, then Queen Elizabeth gave a condolence statement to the Nigerian government in respect of late President Muhammadu Buhari, and which went viral. Yes. So all of these, the Nigerian government led by late Abakari and with the Kaaba swept under the carpet for selfish and greed reasons. Then on the 2nd of March, Eric Joyce, the ex-British lawmaker, he issued a statement, that a condolence statement to Nigeria for the loss of her president. Are you with me, sir?
Yes.
Then they swept it under carpet, and the man got angry and came out to say that President Muhammadu Buhari is dead. If President Muhammadu Buhari if they think he is lying, that they should come out to challenge him. You understand what I'm saying now?
Yes.
They should come out to challenge him in the court of law, that he will come out with every evidence to prove that Muhammadu Buhari is dead. As I talk to you, since 2017 till this minute, nobody from the Nigerian government all across the nations of the earth came up to challenge Eric Joyce, the ex-British lawmaker. That went by. Are you getting what I'm saying, sir? So he told me, and he offered me money too. He offered me a bribe. He said as long as I kept quiet, then I called the vice president too, Yemi Osibanjo.
You called the vice president too? Okay.
Yes, I have his contact, but I for security reasons, I wouldn't want to disclose his contact to the public. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, go ahead.
If you need it one,
No need. Just go ahead. No need.
So I called Professor Yemi Osibanjo. I called him. I went to his office to meet him in Asoro in Abuja. So when I got there, and I told him, sir, we understood because I was the one that covered that news. I'm from social place. I introduced myself to him and he welcomed me. He sat me down. I told him this according to the law that I know because my father is in Nigeria. You understand me now? My father is in Nigeria. My mother is from the British. Is from England. So I told him that according to the laws that are known in Nigeria, when the president died, the vice president automatically will become the president. You understand? As a way of moving the country forward. He said that the Nigerian government is not run in that system. I said no. When Goodluck Jonathan was there, that was what happened. When the president died, he was the vice president and he came up to be the president. You understand what I'm saying? And he said, please, for my safety, I should keep quiet and go my way. That the course of things will play out by itself in Nigeria. The reason I got to understand that.
Can you pause a little bit, please? I know that this is very difficult, when I'm, pausing you all the time. So, is it that because of the way you have actively trying to air this news was the reason why you were suspended and sacked or something?
I wasn't sacked, sir. I was suspended.
Okay, you were suspended. Okay. So was it the reason you were suspended?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Sup guys, Jordan here.
I told them that I will publish it. Then as at that time, I was receiving so many threats. Like seriously, people started threatening my life, threatening me here and there. Then I called, El-Rufai, because El-Rufai was there when Buhari was being buried in Saudi Arabia. El-Rufai was there, the Sultan of Sokoto was there, Ganduje was there. As at that time, then about 10 or 11 persons, prominent people from Nigeria were there, including other people who came to the burial ground. But the people that were there, El-Rufai was there. The Sultan of Sokoto was there. You understand what I'm saying now?
Yes.
So when they were burying him in Saudi Arabia, and they started threatening me. At that time, they threatened me. Because I told them I would publish the video. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
If they told that Abakari is dead, Abakari did not die of COVID-19. Coronavirus did not kill him. They masterminded his death. That is number one. I have proof for everything I'm saying because I am a media personnel and for me.
Okay, guys, I will come with the conclusive part of this in my next episode.